Hello everyone, welcome to MCQ Python Quiz 3. It is a part of MCQ self-learning series and also as well as this is a Python practice series. Here using this quiz you can learn a lot of things in Python, many technical concepts there in Python. I think you people have attempted Python Quiz 3. So if you have any doubt, you please go through this video. Here we are coming up with in detail explanation of string slice operations. So this quiz this quiz consisting of string slicing operations. Here we have prepared the quiz basing on this string slicing operation. So you people may think that a string slicing operation is very easy. No, there are a lot of logics involved in string slicing operations. So keeping this point, we have designed the entire 15 questions in Python quiz 3 with slicing operations only. Okay, you please watch this video. Definitely you will have a great knowledge in slicing operations. This will be definitely useful for NPTQ or for any other competitive examinations which are linked with Python. Okay, then we will go and check each and every question. So here today's quiz is completely on string slicing operations. Totally on string slicing operations. Here we are giving only one string. So what is the string I have given? S is equal to, I have taken a string. That is S is equal to A, B, C, D, F, G, H, so on up to Z. Now all questions are based on string only. All questions are based on string only. I have taken only one string, but I have given different slicing operations. What is meant by slice? What is meant by slice? Slicing means a piece from the given string. You can take the required piece. You can slice the string in different ways. But when you are slicing, if the slicing is proper, then you will get the output for the slicing. Or if the slicing is not improper, then you will not get anything. You will get an empty string. Okay. So now we will see the taste of slicing operations in strings. So here the first question is, what is the output of S of 1 colon 6 colon 2? So what is this? This is a string slicing operation. So what is this one? This one indicates starting index. Start index. Or you can call it as begin index. What is this 6? 6 is a end index. End index. What is this 2? 2 is a step operator. Step operator. So our string slicing depends on the starting index, end index, as well as this step operator. Step operator plays a key role in slicing the string. So here the step operator is 2. That indicates, here the step operator is 2. That indicates you have to start from start index. Here the step operator is positive. When the step operator or step value is positive, then it indicates positive direction. Indicates positive direction, or you can call it as a forward direction. So how you will travel in the forward direction? From where you have to start and where you have to end. If the step operator is, or if the step value is positive, then it is called as positive direction, or you can call it as forward direction. If the step value is positive, then we have to start from begin, or you can call it as a starter. Begin index to begin index to end minus 1 index. You have to start from begin index to. So this is the way of considering the indexes. So begin index to end minus 1 index you have to consider. So because your step value is positive. So whenever the step value is positive, we will travel in positive direction. That means you will travel from lower index to the higher index. So how begin index to end minus 1 index. Okay, n minus 1 index. Here the step value is 2. Here the step value is 2. That indicates every alternative value you are considering. That means every alternative value you are considering. So from this, what is the output you will get? You will get the output as follows. So here with I am explaining with a diagrammatic representation. You just check the diagram. You people will understand how the slicing operations will come. So here I am showing the diagrammatic representation of the question. Okay. So what he has asked? He has asked S of 1, 6, 2. So what he asked? S of the start index is 1, end index is 6, and the final index is the step value is 2. So you are starting from begin. So whenever it is positive, you are starting from begin to end minus 1. So what is begin? Begin is 1. 2. What is end minus 1? What is the end index? 6. 6 minus 1. That means in forward direction, we have to move from index 1 to 5. 6 minus 1 is 5. So these the elements at these locations, the values at these locations will be printed. So where is 1? This is 1. This is 1 is here. Where is 5? 5 is here. From 1 to in positive direction. So 1 to 5 will be printed. So what are the values at these indexes? Again here we have a step value 2. That means every alternative value will be printed from the starting index. What is starting index? 1. At what is the value at 1? B. What is the next alternative value? After B, what is the next alternative value? Next alternative value is D. So here the next alternative value D. What is the next alternative value before the end index? What is the end index? The end index is 5. So this is the alternate value. So here F will be printed. So what is the answer for this string? The answer for this string is B, D, F. So that means when you take the string of 1 colon 6 colon 2, so the answer will be B, D, F. So here what is your answer? Your answer will be B, D, F. If you execute this, so you will get answer as B, D, F. Okay. So here I am giving the live example also. I am running the code in live in Jupyter Notebook. So here this is our string. S is equal to A, B, C, D, something. So what is our string? What is our slicing operation? Yes, 1 colon 6 colon 2. So this is our slicing operation. So here now I will execute this slicing operation. Yes, 1 colon 6 colon 2. So if you execute this, so what is printed? So the answer is B, D, F. The answer is B, D, F. So this is already I have explained. So okay, I hope you are understanding. Then we will go to the next question. Our next question is, what is the output of S colon colon minus 1. In this, just interesting fact is there. In this, he has not given any start index. He has not given any start, or you can call it as a begin index. In this, he has not given any end index. So there is no start index, there is no end index. But he has given the step value. He has given the step value. What is step value? The step value is minus 1. So you just leave the 1. What is step value? It is negative. The step value is here. The step value is negative. Negative indicates backward direction. Negative indicates backward direction. You can also call it as a negative direction. Positive direction, negative direction. If you move from left to right, this is called as forward direction. If you move from right to left, that is called as backward direction, and you can call it as a negative direction. So in our problem, there is no start, no end index. But he has given the step value as minus 1. So minus 1 indicates you have to travel in the reverse direction. Reverse direction means from end index to the front. That means in the backward direction. So whenever you have a negative index, and if there is no start index and end index, this indicates you have to start from backward direction. That means in string operations, you have in string slicing operations, in strings you can travel both in forward direction, as well as in backward direction. If the step value is positive, then we will travel in forward direction. If the step value is negative, then we will travel in backward direction. So what he has given? Yes, 1 colon has colon minus 1. There is no start index, there is no end index, but he has given minus 1. That means you have to start at index minus 1 and you have to travel to the entire string in the backward direction. That means you will start at index minus 1 and you will reach up to index minus 26. That means all the values in the string will be printed in the reverse order. That means S colon minus 1 is printing the string in reverse order. That means this is an operation for reversing the string. This is operation for reversing the string. If you want to reverse the string without any function, you can reverse the string with slicing operation colon minus 1. So minus 1 indicates it is a negative value. That means you are traveling in negative direction. That means you are starting at, if you are in the forward direction, your index starts at 0 and ends at length minus 1. If you are traveling in backward direction, your index starts from minus 1 and ends at length of the string. What is the length of the string? 26. So 26 characters are there. So what is the length of the string? So minus 26 will be the last index. So like that you will get the reverse of the string. So what you will get for this question? The answer is reverse of the string. You will get the answer as reverse of the string. So here I will show the output also. So here, what is your question? Yes, colon minus 1. So if you execute this, you can see the alphabets are printed in reverse order. See here this is A, B, C, D, F, A, something up to Z. That means the values are printed in the reverse order. So this is another form of this is another form of reversing the given string. Okay, are you understanding? I hope everybody is going clearly. Okay, we'll go to the next question. Here the question is what is the output of S3 colon 7 colon minus 1. Here what is the start index? The start index is, or you can call it as a begin index. Begin index is equal to 3. End index is equal to 7. What is the step value? Here you please listen carefully. The step value is negative minus 1. That means it is a negative. The step value is negative. Whenever the step value is negative, whenever the next step value is negative, you are going in the backward direction. Whenever the step value is negative, it indicates backward direction. Whenever it is a backward direction, how we have to take the elements, how we have to take the indexes? Whenever it is in the backward direction, indexing starts from begin index to end plus 1. End plus 1. Please observe carefully. End plus 1 index. When it is a forward direction, the indexing starts from begin index to end minus 1. When it is a negative, when the step value is negative, it indicates it is a backward direction. If it is a backward direction, you have to take the indexing from begin index to end minus 1. Listen carefully. It's a very important thing. So here the indexing starts from begin index to end plus 1. If it is a positive direction, it is end minus 1. If it is a negative direction, the indexing is from begin to end plus 1. So can you say what is this? Here this is the begin index. This is the end index. So what is step value? Negative. Negative means, so what is the begin index? Begin index is always 3 only. What is your end? That means end plus 1. End plus 1. What is your end? 7. 7 plus 1. What is 7 plus 1? 8. That means you have to travel from, or you have to traverse from 3 to 8. 3 to 8. You have to traverse from 3 to 8. But how? What is your step operator? What is your step value? Negative. Negative means you have to travel in backward direction. That means you have to travel from 3 to 8 in negative direction or backward direction. Can you travel from 3 to 8 in the negative direction? Is it possible? Is it possible to travel from 3 to 8? You have to go from 3 to 8, but in reverse order. In reverse order, can you reach 8 any time in your lifetime? You cannot reach from 3 to 8 in reverse direction. Okay, are you getting my point or not? So, what is your question? Yes of 3 to 7 colon minus 1. So, whenever it is a negative operator, whenever it is a negative step value, you have to travel in reverse direction. That already we have discussed. Begin to end plus 1. That means 3 to 8 you have to travel. So, where is 3? This is your 3. This is your 3. Where is your 8? This is your 8. Okay. You have to travel from 3 to 8. But in reverse direction. How you can reach? Why? Because your step value is negative minus 1. That means in backward direction. In backward direction. How we can travel 3 to index 8 in backward direction. Backward direction means you have to travel in this direction. You cannot, you never move to the forward direction. Then, so what string will be printed? Nothing will be printed. So, the answer for this question is an empty string. That means you are unable to print anything. Why? Because you can never reach 3 to 8 in the reverse direction. So, that's why the output for this program is empty string. The output for this program is empty string only. Okay? Understanding? If you execute this code S3 colon 7 colon, the step value is -1. So, what is the output? The output from the string is empty string. This is an empty string. So, empty string means you cannot print the values. Okay? So, it may seem you can solve any type of string questions, but you cannot solve all type of string questions. Okay? So, this is the so what is the answer for this question? The answer for this question is an empty string. An empty string. So that means nothing will be printed. Okay? Then we'll go with the next question. So what is your next question? The next question is S7 colon 4 colon -1. So what is your start index? Here the start index is, or you can call it as the begin index is 7. What is your end index is 4. What is your step value? Step value is negative. That means -1. The step value is negative. So whenever the step value is negative, you have to travel in the backward direction. Whenever the step value is negative, so how your indexing starts? Your indexing will start from begin to, so it is in negative. Negative means end +1. The step value is negative. So that's why how you will go? You will go from begin to end +1. So what is your begin? Your begin is 7 to end +1. What is end +1? 4 +1. So 4 +1 is 5. That means you have to go from 7 to 5. You have to reach the index 7 to index 5. But in reverse direction. Because your step value is negative. So because your step value is negative, you have to travel in the reverse direction. So can you go in the reverse direction from 7 to 4? Yes, surely. So because how your indexing will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so on. So where you have to start? From 7. Where you have to reach? 8. How you have to reach? In the negative direction. So in the backward direction. Yes, you can reach all these items in the given string from 7 to 4 in the negative direction. Yes, you can reach. Okay. So what is where you have to start? You have to start here. From begin index is 7. What is your end index? 4. In which direction you have to travel? You have to travel in the reverse direction. That means backward direction. So what is the element? First H will be printed, later G will be printed, later F will be printed, later E will be printed. So what is the output from this question? What is the output? S colon 7 colon S of 7 colon 3 colon -1. So the answer for this is, the output from this question is H, G, F, E in the reverse direction. From H to E, you are going in the reverse direction. That means there is a possibility to travel from index 7 to index 4 in reverse direction. Okay. I hope everybody is understanding. You please listen carefully. I am giving the clear idea about how the slicing operations are going on with a big example. That is, we have taken a string of length 26 from A to Z. We can slice at any way, but the slicing should be meaningful. If the slicing is meaningful, definitely you will get the results. If the slicing is not meaningful, always you will get an empty string. In the previous example I have discussed already. If the slicing is not meaningful, then you will get an empty string. Okay? We will go to the next question. Suppose if we execute the question 7 colon 3 colon minus 1. So if you execute it, what is the answer for this? The answer for this H G F E. So this is what we got here. H G F E. Okay? I think your doubt is clear. Here the next question is, what is the output of a string slice operation as 0 colon 1000 colon 1? Okay, so this is your begin index, this is your end index, so this is your step value. What is your step value? Your step value is positive. Positive means forward direction, forward direction. So when it is a forward direction, so how you will travel? If it is a forward direction, you will travel from begin to end minus. If it is a positive direction, if it is a forward direction, you have to travel from begin to end minus 1. So what is your begin? 0. 0 to end minus 1. So what is your end? 1000. 1000 minus 1. So 1000 minus 1 means 0 to 999. So you may think that, so you people may think that, sir, your end index is 999, but we don't have that many elements. So what is the length of your string? The length of your string is 26 only. So the maximum you can go from 0 to 25 only. You can go from 0 to 25 only. But how you can go from 0 to 999? So there is no problem with the end index. Even though you don't have 999 elements, that means even though you don't have 999 elements, by default your string, your Python interpreter will take the string elements from 0 to 25 only. Even though the index is out of range, even though that index is not defined in your string. In your string, what is the indexing? In your string, the index starts from 0 and ends at 25 in positive direction. But as per our problem, you are starting from 0 and you are ending with 1000 minus 1. That means 0 to 999. Even though it is 999, your Python interpreter will take, so what are the elements are there in this string, up to that index only your Python interpreter will consider. So 0 to 25, that means 0 to index 25 only will be considered. So what will be printed? Simply what will be printed? So S of what will be printed? So 0 to end minus 1, that means 25. That means 0 to 25, all the elements will be printed. So what is the index at what is the element at index 0? A. What is the element at index 25? Z. From A to Z, all values will be printed. From A to Z, all values will be printed. Okay. Now I'll show the execution also. If you see the execution, yes, 0 colon 1000 colon 1. So what is printed? All the values from A to Z. That means the string S as this will be printed, because even though the end index is out of range, it won't be considered. So what are the element? Whatever is the last index is there, up to the last index, the elements will be considered. So don't think that it will show it as an error. It won't show it as an error. So what is the answer for this? The answer for this question is A to Z. That means the answer for this question is, so this is the answer. So this will be the answer for this question. Okay. Then we will move to the next question. So the next question is yes minus 4 colon 1 colon minus 1. So here the step value is negative. Negative means backward direction. Negative means positive direction. What is the begin index? Your begin index is equal to minus 4. What is your end index? End index is equal to 1. What is your step value? Your step value is minus 1. That minus 1. That means negative. That means backward direction. Backward direction. If it is a backward direction, so how you have to take the elements? You have to take the elements from index. What index? Begin index to, if it is a negative direction, end plus 1 index. You have to take begin index to end index. This logic you should not miss this logic. So if it is a negative direction, so you have to travel from begin index to end plus 1 index. That means what is your begin index? Minus 4. To what is your end index? 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. That means you have to travel from minus 4 to 2 in backward direction. In backward direction. That means you have to travel from minus 1 to minus 4 to plus 2 in backward direction. Is it possible to travel from minus 4 to 2 in backward direction? Yes. Yes, it is possible. What is minus 4? Where is minus 4? If you go from minus 4, so this is the minus 4. So this indicates minus 4. From 4 to where you have to go? From 4 to 2 in backward direction. Yes, you can travel from minus 4 to 2 in backward direction. This is very easy. Definitely you can, minus 4 is here, 2 is here. You have to travel in reverse direction. So here definitely from minus 4 to 2, it is possible to travel from minus 4 to 4. Okay? It is possible to travel from minus 4 to 2. That means you are traveling in reverse direction. So that's why definitely there is a possibility to travel from minus 4 to 2. Okay. So what are the elements you will get? You will get the elements from what is the value at index 4? Minus 4. The value at index minus 4 is W. From W to in the reverse direction up to C will be printed if you execute the program. So you please kindly observe the point that here you have to see the logic. Minus 4 to 2. Yes. Minus 4 to 2 in the reverse direction is possible. So this is minus 4. This is 4 is here. Okay. So definitely your minus 4 is here. Your 2 is here. You want to travel from minus 4 to 2. Yes. The element at minus 4 or the index, the value at index minus 4 is W. The value at index 2 is C. So all the values from W to C will be printed in the reverse order. Okay. So that is the answer for yes. Minus 4 colon 1 colon minus 1. So this we can show in execution also. So S minus 4 colon 1 colon minus 1. So what will be printed? See here. From W to C, all the values are printed in the reverse order. Okay. So here the thing is you have to observe the string index, where the string index starts, where the string index stops, and what is your step value? Is it positive or negative? So is there any possible to travel from positive to negative or negative to positive, or in the reverse direction or the forward direction as per the given condition? That we have to see. So definitely this is not a big task. Once you understand the logic clearly, definitely you will understand. You can answer any type of questions. So the output of this question is W, V, so on up to C will be printed. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. What is the next question? He has given yes 5 colon 0 colon 1. Yes 5 colon 0 colon 1. Here what is your start index? Your start index is or your begin is 5. What is your end? Your end is 0. What is your step value? Your step value is positive. That means your step value is 1. So in positive means we have to travel in forward direction. You have to travel from forward direction. So your positive means forward direction. If it is forward direction, what is your index? Your indexing is from begin to. Your indexing is from begin to. If it is a positive, end minus 1. What is your begin? Your begin is equal to 5. To end minus 1. What is your end? 0. 0 minus 1. Minus 1. So here you have to travel from 5 to minus 1. You have to travel from 5 to minus 1. So in positive direction, your step value is positive. How you have to, from where you have to start? You have to start from 5. Where you have to end? Minus 1. In what way? In positive direction. Is there any possibility to go from index 5 to minus 1, index 5 to minus 1 in the positive direction? In positive direction, is there any possibility way? Can we reach from index 5 to minus 1 in positive direction? Suppose if you go in the positive direction, so always first value will be 5. After that 5 plus 1, 6 will be printed. After that 6 plus 1, the value 7 will be printed. After that 7 plus 1. So if you go like this, can you reach minus 1? Can you reach minus 1? It's impossible in the positive direction. Suppose if you take you are here, you are starting from 5, you have to reach minus 1. So okay, you are at index 5 and you are going in the forward direction. In forward direction, first one is 5, next one is 5 plus 1 6. Next one you are increasing in positive direction, it will be increased. So next one is 5 plus 1 7, and next one is 7 plus 1 8. Like that you are going. So when this index will reach to minus 1, you will never reach the index minus 1 in the positive direction. That means first one is 6, first one is 5, second one is 6, then 7, 8, so on. So you are in the increasing direction. But when you will get minus 1, you have to stop at minus 1. When you will get minus 1 index, if you go in the positive direction by adding 1 in each time for the index, you will never reach the minus 1. So from index 5 to minus 1 is not possible. So what you will get ultimately? So you will not get anything. If it is a valid string, you will get output. If it is a valid, if the begin index, end index, and your step value are not valid, then you will not get any output. You will get simply the output as empty string. Okay, we will see the output. What you are saying? Yes, 5 colon 0 colon 1. So you see the output. You see the output. The output is an empty string. The output is empty string. Empty string. What is the meaning of the empty string? That means in positive direction, that means in the forward direction, always your indexing will be increased. 5 will become, we are starting at index 5, then you are reaching the index 6. From index 6, you are reaching the index 7. From index 7, you will go to index 8. From index 8, you will go to index 10. Like this, when you will get minus 1, you will never get minus 1. That means you are unable to, this thing is not, this range is not valid. If the range is not valid, nothing will be printed. So what will be printed? Empty string will be printed. Okay. I hope you are getting my points. Okay. Can we go to the next question? Here the next question is yes 9 colon 0 colon 0. Here the start index is good. The begin index is 9. The end index is 0. Okay, up to here these are valid. When it comes to the step value is equal to 0. Step value is equal to 0. Okay, so this is it gives a value error. That means in string slice operations, the step value cannot be 0. In string or any slicing operation, in string or any slice, whether it may be a tuple or list, there are so many sequences are there. So in string or any slicing operation, the step value cannot be 0. The step value cannot be 0. So immediately it shows the error as value error. So what is the option for this? The option for this is step value cannot be 0. Suppose if we execute this program, so what is the output of this program? Yes, yes 9 colon 0 colon 0. So if you execute this, what you got? Value error. Slice step cannot be 0. Slice step cannot be 0. So that is the answer for this question. Okay? Are you understanding what I am saying? Okay, next we'll go to the next question. The next question is very easy. How to find the length of the string? To find out the length of any sequence, we have a direct predefined function. We have commonly used function to find the length of any sequence. Your string is a sequence, your list is a sequence, your tuple is a sequence, so your set is a sequence. So if you want to find the length of a string, simply you write the length of, you just pass your sequence object into the length function, then it returns 26 is the length of the string. Why? Because there are 26 alphabets are there, so for that answer will be 26. So what is the option for this? What is the option of this? Length of s. So what is the length of x? What value it returns? It returns 26. So length of s means length is not a function only for strings. Length is a common function for several things. Okay, you can apply length on lists, you can apply length on tuples, you can apply length on what is called the sets. So length is a commonly used function. Okay, we'll go to the next question. The next question is, he has given some k is equal to yes 3 colon 15 colon 2. That means he is taking some slice. And he is storing the slice in k. That means instead of printing this slice, the resultant of this slice or the output of this slice, we are storing the output of this slice in k. So again, k is a string type. So here what you have to understand? You have to understand this only. What is this? Yes, 3 colon 15 colon 2. So that means what is step operator? The step operator is positive. What is your begin index? Your begin index is 3. What is your end index? Your end index is 15. Is it positive or negative? It is a positive direction. Positive direction means how you will travel the index. You are going from the index, begin index to, it is a positive. Positive means end minus 1. So what is the begin index? 3. 3 to end minus 1. What is the end? 15. 15 minus 1. Because it is a positive. Na? So in the positive direction, you have to take end minus 1. So that means 3 to 14. So can you travel from 3 to 14? Yes, comfortably travel. You can travel from 3 to 14 in positive direction. That means in the forward direction. But here the step value is 2. That means from 3 to 14, every alternate value you are supposed to print. From 3 to 15, every alternate value you are supposed to print. So what is 3? Index 3. What is the value at index 3? D. First D will be printed. After D, what is the value? F. What is the next alternate value? 5. 5 means F. What is the next alternate value? 7. 7 means H. Next, what is the next alternate value? 9. 9 means J. Next alternate value is 11. 11 means L. What is the next alternate value? N. What is the next alternate value? 15. 15 is not in our range. We have to go from 3 to 14 only. What are the values are there between 3 to 14? So D, H, D, F, H, J, L, N. So that will be the answer. So D, F, H, J, L, N. So if we execute this program, so what will be printed? So what is our question? Our question is K is equal to S colon K is equal to S 3 colon 15 colon 2. Now I want to print K. So this is the answer. The every alternate value will be printed from 3 to 15. Since it is a positive number, so it the end index minus 1. Okay. Next question is what is the output of S 0 colon minus 10 colon 1. 0 colon minus 10 colon 1. Okay. So what is your begin index? Your begin index is 0. What is your end index? Your end index is minus 10. What is the positive direction and negative direction? Step value. Step value is equal to 1. That means positive direction. So if it is a positive direction, from which index to which index you have to travel? From begin to, if it is a positive direction, it is end minus 1. So what is your begin? 0. To end minus 1. What is your end? Minus 10. Minus 10 minus 1. So what is the value? 0 to minus 11. That means you have to travel from 0 to minus 11. You have to travel from 0 to minus 11. So now, is there any possibility to travel from 0 to minus 11? So first index is 0. What is the next index? In positive direction 1. What is the next value? 2. Like this, can you reach at any time the value minus 11? You will never reach the value if you are going the increasing direction. So 0, 1, the next value is 2, the next index is 3, the next index is 4. Like this, you are incrementing the value of index by 1. So if you go like this, you will never reach the index minus 1 in your increased count from positive direction. That means in the forward direction. So what you will get? Ultimately you will get the answer as empty string. What you will get? So you will get. So this is in this he has not given any empty string. So the answer is none. Next we will go to the next question. So what is your next question? our next question is yes 0 colon 0 colon 1. So your start index is equal to 0. Your end index is equal to 0. Your step operator or your step value is equal to 1. 1 means positive. Positive means forward direction. So forward direction means how you will travel from begin index to end minus 1. So what is your begin? What is your begin? Your begin is equal to 0 to end minus 1. Your end minus 1 means end is equal to 0. 0 minus 1. So what happens? 0 to minus 1. So you have traveled from 0 to minus 1 in positive direction. Can you travel from 0 to minus 1 in positive direction? So 0 will be increased to 1. 1 will be increased to 2. 2 will be increased to 3. So you will never reach the index minus 1 in the positive direction. So what you will get? Ultimately you will get the answer as empty string. Ultimately you will get the answer as empty string. Okay. Here I have done a lot of experiments on strings. That's why I am giving the complete detailed solution for the string slicing operations. So the output from this slice operation is an empty string. Suppose if you execute this code, so yes 0 colon 1. So what will be the output? Output is an empty string. That means you can never travel from 0 to minus 1 in positive direction. Okay. Then we will go to the next question. Here the next question is as 0 colon minus 2 colon minus 2. What is your begin index? Is equal to 0. What is your end index? Is equal to minus 2. What is your step value? Your step value is equal to minus 2. That means negative. Negative means backward direction. Backward direction. When it is a backward direction, from which index to which index you will travel? From begin to end plus 1. If it is a backward direction, it is n plus 1. If it is a forward direction, it is n minus 1. Please, every time I am telling. So, what is begin? 0 to, what is n plus 1? N is minus 1 plus 1, minus 2 plus 1. So, what will happen? 0 to minus 1. So, from where to where you have to travel? 0 to minus 1. Already, this type of example we have discussed in the previous one. So, can you travel from 0 to minus 1? Here, the step value is minus 2. That means reverse order. In the reverse direction, can you travel from 0 to minus 1? Can you travel from 0 to minus 1? So, in the here, where is your 0? Your 0 is here. Your 0 is here. Where is your minus 1? Your minus 1 is here. Can you travel can you reach 0 to minus 1 in the reverse direction? You can never reach 0 to minus 1 in the reverse direction. That means this is not a meaningful slice operation. You will not get anything, or you will not get any error. So you will get an empty string. You will get an empty string. So here you have to travel from 0 to minus 1, but in the reverse direction. Can you travel from 0 to minus 1 in the reverse direction? Your 0 index is here. Your step value is minus 2. That means reverse direction. So you have to start in the reverse direction. If you start in the reverse direction, what will be printed? Nothing will be printed. So if it is not a meaningful slicing operation, what you will get? You will get an empty string. Okay. So if you execute this program, you will get the answer as an empty string. Okay. We'll go to the next question. I hope everybody is observing carefully about these indexing operations. Here the next question is. The next question is yes minus 4 colon 10 minus 2. So here begin index is minus 4. End index is 10. Step value is minus 2. So that means negative direction, negative value. That means backward direction. If it is a backward direction, how you will travel? You will travel from begin index to end plus 1. If it is a negative direction, end plus 1. If it is a positive direction, it is end minus 1. That means minus 4 to plus 11 you have to travel. In which direction? In the negative direction. So in the negative direction. So definitely you can travel from minus 4 to 11 in the negative direction. So how you will travel? So here your minus, what is your value? Minus 4 to 11. So where is you have to travel from minus 4 to 11 by step operator 2 in the negative direction. The step value is 2. That means every alternate value. So here is your minus 4. Here is your 11. Here is your 11. So from minus 4 to 11, every alternate value. What is the first value? W will be printed. What is the next alternate value? U will be printed. Next alternate value is S will be printed. Next alternate value is Q. Q will be printed. What is the next alternate value? O. O will be printed. What is the next alternate value? M will be printed. What is the next alternate value? K. So this will be your answer. So this will be your answer. Okay. So when you execute this slice operation, so you will get this will be the output. So this is the output for this. Okay. Shall I execute this? So I will execute this slice operation. Just see. Yes. What is given? Yes, given. Yes. Minus 4 colon 10 colon minus 2. So what is the answer? W U S Q O M. So that is the answer here. Okay. So the answer is, this is the answer. Okay. That is the output for this question. The last and final question in this string slicing operations is S10 colon 19 colon minus 1. So this is the negative index. Negative index means backward direction. Backward direction means you have to travel from begin index to end plus 1. What is end plus 1? What is your end index? 19 plus 1. That means 10 to 20. You have traveled from 10 to 20 in a reverse direction. Can you travel from 10 to 20 in reverse direction? So 10 will be here, 20 is here, but you have travel from 10 to, you have travel in the reverse direction, but your 20 is here. You can never reach from 10 to 20 in the reverse direction because your step value is minus 1. Your step value is minus 1. So what you will get? Ultimately, you will get an empty string. So you will get an empty string. Suppose your 10 is here. Okay, your 20 is here. So, but you have traveled in the negative direction, in the reverse direction. If you go in the reverse direction, can you reach this value? You can never reach this value. So, this is not a meaningful slicing operation. If it is not a meaningful slicing operation, what you will get? You will get an empty string. You will get an empty string. Okay, get an empty string. Okay, so this is the 15 questions which I have given in the Python quiz 3. So many people have attempted. If you have any doubts in your quiz, you just go through this video. I have clearly in detail explained all the slicing operations in different cases. That means it is post-mortem on string slicing operations in different ways on a single string. I have taken a big string. I have done a lot of exercises on these slicing operations. I hope you will enjoy this video and you will get knowledge on the slicing operations. If you have any queries, please contact me on 9963994893. Okay, if you have any doubt, you please contact me on this number. You please watch the video. Definitely, you will get knowledge from this video. Thank you. Thank you for watching my videos. Again, we will come up with a MCQ quiz 4.